George Montgomery, an American actor and film director, left an indelible mark on the film industry. Born in 1916 in Montana, Montgomery's interest in acting began when he was studying at the University of Montana. However, it was his exceptional talent in rodeo that earned him a scholarship to the prestigious Feather River College in California. Montgomery's big break came in 1940 when he was discovered by a talent scout while working as a stuntman. He went on to appear in over 70 films, including The Chicago Kid and Cattle Drive. Montgomery was known for his rugged good looks and his ability to portray tough, no-nonsense characters. In addition to his acting career, Montgomery also directed and produced several films. He founded his own production company, George Montgomery Productions, in the 1950s and went on to produce and direct films such as The Sheepman and Gun Fever. Montgomery's contributions to the film industry were not limited to his work on screen and behind the camera. He was also a skilled woodworker and furniture maker, and his work was featured in several magazines and exhibitions. Throughout his career, George Montgomery remained a humble and down-to-earth individual, always remembering his roots and the opportunities that allowed him to achieve his dreams. His legacy continues to inspire and influence actors and filmmakers today. George Montgomery was a well-known actor, famous for his roles in Western films during the 1940s and 1950s. He was born on August 29, 1916, and passed away on December 12, 20. Throughout his career, he appeared in over 80 films and was also a talented artist and furniture maker. Do you have a favorite memory associated with George Montgomery? Perhaps you enjoyed watching one of his movies or remember seeing him in person. We would love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. What makes George Montgomery stand out from his contemporaries in that era? Was it his rugged good looks, his acting skills, or his versatility as a performer? Let us know your thoughts. There are many fascinating stories about George Montgomery's life and career, from his early days as a stuntman to his later years as a furniture maker. Keep watching this video to learn more about this classic star, including some surprising and emotional moments from his life. We promise you won't be disappointed. George Montgomery was born George Letts on August 29, 1916 in Brady, Montana. His parents, John and Queenie Letts, were farmers who later moved to California during the Great Depression. Montgomery's early life was marked by hard work and perseverance, which he learned from his parents. As a child, Montgomery developed an interest in acting and often put on shows for his family and friends. He also had a passion for art and sculpture, which he later pursued as a hobby. Montgomery's big break came when he was discovered by a talent scout while working as a stuntman in Hollywood. He began his acting career in the late 1930s, appearing in small roles in films such as The Adventures of Marco Polo and Dodge City. One of Montgomery's key mentors was director Raoul Walsh, who gave him his first leading role in the film The Cisco Kid and the Lady. Walsh recognized Montgomery's potential and helped him develop his acting skills. Another influential figure in Montgomery's career was actor John Wayne, who became a close friend and mentor. Wayne encouraged Montgomery to continue pursuing his acting career and even gave him a role in the film Flying Tigers. Montgomery's early exposure to art and sculpture also influenced his career. He often incorporated his artistic skills into his acting, creating props and set designs for his films. Throughout his career, Montgomery remained humble and dedicated to his craft. He credited his success to his upbringing and the mentors who helped him along the way. Montgomery's legacy as an actor and artist continues to inspire aspiring performers and artists today. George Montgomery was a notable actor, known for his work in Hollywood films during the mid-20th century. Born on August 29, 1916, in Brady, Montana, he began his career as a stuntman before transitioning into acting. Montgomery's rugged good looks and charisma made him a natural fit for westerns, and he appeared in numerous films in that genre throughout his career. He starred in classics such as The Mark of Zorro, Cattle Drive, and Last of the Fast Guns. In addition to his work in westerns, Montgomery also demonstrated his versatility in other genres, including romance, drama, and comedy. He starred alongside some of Hollywood's biggest stars, including Maureen O'Hara, Jane Russell, and Susan Hayward. Montgomery's contributions to the film industry were significant, and he left a lasting impact on the western genre in particular. He passed away on December 12, 2000, but his work continues to be celebrated and appreciated by film enthusiasts today. George Montgomery's passion for acting started at a young age. As a child, he was fascinated by the movies and would often put on shows for his family and friends. However, it was a high school teacher who recognized his talent and encouraged him to pursue acting professionally. Montgomery was born and raised on a farm in Montana where he learned the value of hard work and self-reliance. When he was 15, he and his family moved to Los Angeles, where he attended Hollywood High School. It was there that he took his first acting class and discovered his true calling. One day, in his acting class, the teacher asked each student to perform a monologue. When it was Montgomery's turn, he chose a piece from a play he had recently seen and delivered it with such conviction and emotion that the entire class was captivated. His teacher was impressed and encouraged him to pursue acting as a career. Montgomery took this advice to heart and began taking acting classes at the Pasadena Playhouse, where he honed his craft and developed his unique style. He started getting small roles in movies and quickly made a name for himself as a talented and versatile actor. Throughout his career, Montgomery appeared in over 70 films, including classics like The Gallant Hours, Cattle King, and Riding Shotgun. He was also a skilled director, producer, and writer, leaving a lasting impact on the film industry. Despite his success, Montgomery never forgot his humble beginnings and remained grounded throughout his life. He often credited his upbringing on the farm for teaching him the values of hard work and perseverance, which served him well throughout his career. In summary, George Montgomery's passion for acting was ignited at a young age and fueled by a high school teacher's encouragement. He worked hard to hone his craft and became a talented and versatile actor, leaving a lasting impact on the film industry. George Montgomery, born to Ukrainian immigrants and the youngest of 15 children, led a remarkable life. Raised on a Montana homestead, he later became a renowned actor, receiving numerous awards during his career. One of his most memorable roles was in the film Orchestra Wives, where he played Bill Abbott. Interestingly, George Montgomery's trumpet playing in the film was performed by Johnny Best, a band member of Glenn Miller and his orchestra. Montgomery's acting abilities were widely recognized, earning him the Ralph Morgan Award from the Screen Actors Guild and the Hollywood Westerners Hall of Fame's Ronald Reagan Award. These accolades are a testament to his dedication and talent as an actor. Despite his success, Montgomery remained humble and down to earth, never forgetting his roots. His upbringing on a Montana homestead shaped his values and work ethic, which he carried with him throughout his career. In Orchestra Wives, Montgomery's portrayal of Bill Abbott was both authentic and captivating. His chemistry with co-star Ann Rutherford was undeniable, and their on-screen relationship added depth to the film. The fact that Montgomery's trumpet playing was performed by Johnny Best only added to the film's authenticity and charm. Throughout his career, George Montgomery left an indelible mark on the film industry. His contributions continue to resonate with audiences today, and his legacy endures as a true Hollywood icon. George Montgomery, born George Montgomery, faced many challenges on his journey to becoming a successful actor. Born into a family of modest means during the Great Depression, Montgomery's early life was marked by financial struggles. To help support his family, he worked various odd jobs, including delivering groceries and selling newspapers. Despite these hardships, Montgomery's passion for acting never wavered. He pursued his dream with determination, studying drama at the University of Montana and later at the prestigious neighborhood Playhouse in New York City. However, his pursuit of an acting career was not without obstacles. Montgomery's rugged, masculine appearance led many in the industry to typecast him as a cowboy or tough guy, limiting the roles he was offered. Furthermore, his lack of connections in Hollywood made it difficult for him to break into the industry. In the face of these challenges, Montgomery demonstrated remarkable resilience. He refused to be limited by others' perceptions of him and actively sought out roles that would allow him to showcase his versatility as an actor. He also took matters into his own hands, producing and starring in several of his own films. One notable example of Montgomery's resourcefulness was his decision to learn carpentry and set design. This skill allowed him to build his own sets and save money on production costs, making it easier for him to get his films made. Montgomery's determination and creativity ultimately paid off. He went on to have a successful career in Hollywood, appearing in numerous films and television shows. His legacy as a talented and versatile actor continues to inspire aspiring performers to this day. Before becoming an actor, George Montgomery was a heavyweight boxer. In his 1981 book, he revealed that he had been offered the roles of Matt Dillon on Gunsmoke and Flint McAuliffe on Wagon Train, but turned them down. Montgomery was also a self-taught artist who created bronze busts of notable figures such as Clint Eastwood, John Wayne, Ronald Reagan, Gene Autry, and Randolph Scott. His sculptures are displayed at the Mission Hills Country Club, home of the Dinah Shore Golf Tournament, and some are housed in the Ronald Reagan Presidential Museum and Library in Simi Valley, California. In later years, Montgomery made sculptures of Charles Farrell and his ex-wife Dinah Shore, as well as those of his children and himself. These sculptures can be found at the Mission Hills Country Club. Montgomery's artistic talents extend beyond sculpture, as he was also a skilled painter and decorator. George Montgomery's career as an actor had several breakthrough moments that highlighted his talent and versatility. One of his earliest significant roles was in the 1942 film The Spoilers, where he starred alongside Marlene Dietrich and Randolph Scott. This role helped establish Montgomery as a leading man in Hollywood. Later, Montgomery's performance in the 1953 film The Big Sky gained critical acclaim. Directed by Howard Hawks, the film showcased Montgomery's ability to portray complex characters and established him as a serious actor. According to critic Bosley Crowther, Montgomery's performance was powerful and persuasive, highlighting the impact of this role on his career. Montgomery's work in television also marked several breakthrough moments in his career. In the 1950s, he starred in the popular series Cimarron City, which earned him a widespread audience and recognition as a skilled television actor. Montgomery's portrayal of the lead character, Matt Rockford, was praised for his charisma and strong screen presence. In addition to his acting roles, Montgomery's talent as a furniture maker and artist also contributed to his career breakthroughs. He was a skilled craftsman, and his furniture designs earned him recognition in the industry. Montgomery's ability to balance his acting career with his passion for furniture making demonstrated his versatility and range as an individual. Overall, George Montgomery's career was marked by several breakthrough moments that highlighted his talent and versatility as an actor, furniture maker, and artist. His ability to portray complex characters and balance his career with his passion for furniture making established him as a respected and admired figure in the entertainment industry. George Montgomery, an American actor, faced financial problems later in life. Despite a successful film career that spanned several decades and included roles in over 80 films, he struggled financially. Montgomery's financial difficulties were partly due to his love for horses and ranching. He owned a large ranch and bred horses, which proved to be an expensive hobby. Additionally, he was known for his generosity and often gave financial assistance to friends and family, which further strained his finances. In 1997, Montgomery's financial struggles became public when he filed for bankruptcy. He listed assets of $18 million and debts of $35 million. The bankruptcy filing revealed that he owed money to various creditors, including the IRS, banks, and individuals. Montgomery's financial problems were not his only struggles in life. He was married 5 times and had several high-profile relationships. His personal life was often the subject of media scrutiny, and he was known to have a tumultuous romantic life. Despite his financial difficulties and personal struggles, Montgomery remained active in his career until his death in 2000. He continued to act in films and television shows and pursued his passion for art. Montgomery was also a talented artist and sculptor, and his work was exhibited in galleries and museums. In conclusion, George Montgomery's life was marked by financial problems and other struggles, but he remained active in his career and pursued his passions until his death. His love for horses and ranching, as well as his generosity, contributed to his financial difficulties, but he will always be remembered for his contributions to the film industry and his talent as an artist. George Montgomery was an American actor, director, and producer known for his work in Western films and TV shows. His artistic vision was deeply rooted in his upbringing and experiences. Born into a family of Montenegrin immigrants, Montgomery developed a strong work ethic and a love for nature and animals at a young age, which later became recurring themes in his work. Montgomery's approach to acting was grounded in his belief in thorough preparation and authenticity. He would often conduct extensive research on the characters he played, immersing himself in their backgrounds, motivation, and mannerisms. This meticulous attention to detail allowed him to bring depth and nuance to his performances, making them both believable and compelling. One of the unique aspects of Montgomery's style was his ability to seamlessly blend action and drama. He was a skilled horseman and athlete, which he used to his advantage in his Western roles. However, he never let the action overshadow the story or the characters, ensuring that his performances remained balanced and engaging. Montgomery's personal experiences and worldview were also reflected in his work. He was a strong advocate for environmental conservation and animal welfare, often incorporating these themes into his films and TV shows. Additionally, he was known for his independent spirit and self-reliance, which he demonstrated both on and off-screen. In conclusion, George Montgomery's artistic vision and process were shaped by his upbringing, experiences, and values. His commitment to authenticity, thorough preparation, and thematic relevance set him apart in the world of Western films and TV shows. His unique style and approach continue to resonate with audiences today, marking his enduring impact on the entertainment industry. In 1963, following his divorce from Dinah Shore, George Montgomery's personal life made headlines once again. His housekeeper, driven by obsessive infatuation, attempted to shoot the actor and then commit suicide. However, she failed in both attempts. Montgomery left Hollywood in 1943 to enlist in the U.S. Army Air Corps. After his discharge in 1946, he returned to Hollywood and resumed his acting career. In the 1942 film Orchestra Wives, Montgomery played the character Bill Abbott. The lush ballad At Last, featuring music by Harry Warren and lyrics by Matt Gordon, was sung by Lynn Barry and Ray Abril in the movie. They were backed by Glenn Miller and his orchestra, with Johnny Best playing trumpet for Montgomery. At Last later became a standard and has been covered by many famous artists. George Montgomery was a well-known actor who made significant contributions to the film industry, particularly in Western films. He appeared in over 70 movies and produced several of them as well. Montgomery's physical prowess and tough guy image made him a popular leading man in the 1940s and 1950s. Montgomery's influence can be seen in the way he brought a new level of realism to the Western genre. He was known for doing his own stunts and performing his own horseback riding scenes, which added authenticity to his roles. This approach to acting influenced future Western stars like Clint Eastwood and John Wayne. According to film historian Michael Hoey, George Montgomery was a trailblazer in the Western genre. He brought a level of physicality and authenticity to his roles that had not been seen before. He was a true action hero, and his influence can still be seen in Westerns today. Montgomery's impact on the industry extended beyond acting. He was also a talented furniture maker and designed many of the sets in his films. His love for woodworking led him to establish the George Montgomery Gallery of Western Art, which showcased his own artwork and that of other Western artists. Actress and Montgomery's daughter, Melissa Montgomery, said, "My father was a true Renaissance man." He was not only an accomplished actor, but also a talented furniture maker and artist. He had a deep love for the Western way of life, and that passion was reflected in his work both on and off the screen. In conclusion, George Montgomery was a significant contributor to the film industry, particularly in the Western genre. His physicality, authenticity, and creativity brought a new level of realism to his roles and influenced future Western stars. His love for woodworking and art also led him to establish the George Montgomery Gallery of Western Art, showcasing his own artwork and that of other Western artists. George Montgomery was not only a talented actor, but also an accomplished craftsman. He ran a cabinet shop for over 40 years, all while directing and appearing in action movies. His skills extended beyond just cabinetry, as he also designed and built 11 houses for friends and family. Montgomery was a family man, with 2 children by his ex-wife Dinah Shore. Melissa Montgomery was born in 1947, and the couple later adopted a son, John Jody David Montgomery. He was also proud of his heritage, being descended from German immigrants who had come to the United States from Ukraine. Montgomery's contributions to both the film industry and the world of construction have left a lasting impact. and he will be remembered for his enduring talent and hard work. George Montgomery, an accomplished actor, had a rich personal life that informed his work and values. He was a family man who cherished his time with his wife and 5 children. Montgomery had a deep appreciation for nature and often spent his free time outdoors, horseback riding, or working on his ranch. These experiences in the great outdoors inspired his love for westerns and contributed to his successful career in the genre. In addition to his professional achievements, Montgomery was known for his philanthropic efforts. He was passionate about supporting children's charities and animal welfare organizations. Montgomery often used his platform to raise awareness for these causes and donated his time and resources to make a difference. Montgomery's personal values of family, hard work, and compassion were evident in both his personal life and his career. He was a man of integrity who approached his work with dedication and authenticity. His commitment to his craft and his values left a lasting impact on the film industry and the world around him. George Montgomery, known for his acting skills, was in a serious relationship with Carol Landis before marrying Dinah Shore. Later in life, he spent over 20 years with Anne Lindbergh. These relationships highlight the human side of Montgomery, showing that his life was not solely defined by his career in acting. George Montgomery left behind a lasting legacy in the acting industry, having appeared in numerous films and TV shows throughout his career. His talent and dedication to his craft helped pave the way for future generations of actors. For those aspiring to follow in his footsteps, Montgomery would likely offer the following advice: always be prepared. Take every opportunity to learn and grow, and never give up on your dreams. He might also emphasize the importance of hard work, persistence, and professionalism in achieving success in the industry. As for his own future contributions, Montgomery would likely have continued to seek out new and challenging roles, always striving to push himself as an actor and to deliver the best possible performances. In terms of the industry as a whole, Montgomery would likely have encouraged aspiring professionals to approach their work with a sense of passion and purpose, always striving to create meaningful and impactful art. He might also have urged them to be mindful of the industry's history and to learn from the legacies of those who came before them, while also looking for ways to innovate and push the boundaries of what is possible. Overall, George Montgomery's legacy and contributions to the acting industry continue to inspire and influence aspiring professionals today, and his advice and guidance remain as relevant and valuable as ever. George Montgomery, born George Montgomery, let's face a tragic loss early in his life. When he was only 5 years old, his father was killed in a car accident, leaving his family in financial distress. This event had a profound impact on Montgomery, shaping his resilient and determined character. Montgomery's acting career spanned over 4 decades, with more than 80 film and television credits. He was best known for his roles in Western films, such as The Texan and Cattle King. However, his talent extended beyond acting, as he was also a skilled artist, furniture maker, and race car driver. Despite his success, Montgomery's personal life was marked by heartbreak. He was married 5 times, with his marriages ending in divorce. His 4th wife, actress Dinah Shore, was diagnosed with mouth cancer during their marriage, which ultimately led to their separation. Montgomery was devastated by her passing in 1994. Montgomery's own health began to decline in his later years. He was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, which slowly robbed him of his memories and cognitive abilities. Montgomery passed away on December 12, 2000, at the age of 84, leaving behind a legacy of talent and resilience in the face of adversity. George Montgomery was a dedicated and innovative actor who left a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. Born in Montana, he pursued his passion for acting and enrolled in drama school, eventually moving to Hollywood to begin his career. Throughout his life, Montgomery appeared in numerous films and television shows, often taking on roles that required physical prowess and showcased his talent for both comedy and drama. He was known for his versatility and his ability to bring depth and nuance to each character he played. Despite facing challenges and setbacks, Montgomery never gave up on his dreams. He persevered, always pushing himself to be better and to take on new roles and challenges. His dedication and hard work paid off, and he became a respected and beloved figure in the entertainment industry. Montgomery's impact on the industry is still felt today and his legacy serves as a reminder of the power of creativity and perseverance. He showed that with passion, hard work, and a little bit of luck, it's possible to achieve great things and leave a lasting impact on the world. In the end, it's clear that George Montgomery's journey was marked by a deep and enduring passion for acting and a tireless commitment to his craft. His story is a testament to the power of creativity and perseverance, and a reminder that with hard work and dedication, anything is possible. I'd like to hear your thoughts about the late George Montgomery, a talented actor who left his mark on Hollywood. With a career spanning over 3 decades, he starred in numerous films and TV shows, showcasing his versatility and charm. If you're a fan of classic westerns, you've probably seen Montgomery in movies like Cattle Drive or Rage at Dawn. He also had a recurring role in the popular TV series Cimarron City. His work contributed significantly to the golden age of entertainment, leaving us with many memorable performances. So, let us know in the comments what you think about George Montgomery's career and legacy. Your thoughts and opinions matter to us, and we'd love to hear from you. Also, if you enjoy our content, please remember to like, share, and subscribe for more articles celebrating the creative minds that have shaped the entertainment industry. Your support helps us continue to create and share this content with you. Thank you.